to Union Station. The Washington Redskins have been an institution since 1936, but it wasn't until 1962 that the Redskinettes started performing in front of the fans. Actually, they were the second NFL team to have a cheerleading squad. The first was the Baltimore Colts. Well, recently, the Redskinettes formed their own alumni association to bring together past team members from as far away as California. They brought them all back to RFK Stadium.
Football season, any game day, minutes to kickoff. Scores of fans invade RFK Stadium to watch their beloved Redskins do battle. However, the men in red and gold are not the only ones vying for the fans' attention. Some 30 young women in brief costumes and white boots are shimmying and shaking. They are the Redskinettes, and keeping the fans enthused is their mission. The tradition began back in 1962 when the mighty Redskins were not quite so mighty, and the sexy, sultry Redskinettes appeared quite a bit more innocent. These days, former Redskinettes return to RFK and remember the way it was.
Some girls haven't seen each other in, 20 years. And for them to be reunited, it's just, they couldn't thank me enough.
I'm Marion Nicholson, and I'm one of the originals. I was on for 13 years, 14 seasons, and it's been 10 years ago that I was on.
And I was a redhead, and I had freckles, and I looked kind of funny out there with a black wig. Oh, it's definitely different. I mean, look how they're dressed. I came on the squad and we wore the Indian maiden wigs, the old heavy boots, the heavy uniforms, and finally graduated up to where we're wearing what they call go-go boots and stuff like this. But this I like. This I wish we had had, but no.
Well, 11 years ago, I was on the squad for 6 years, and it's a funny feeling. I really wish I was out there again now. I'm speechless. I know. Being out here on the field, it really gets to you. You want to go back again.
On this game day, former cheerleaders as well as today's Redskinettes march on the field.
And I walked out on the field and brought back memories. It was like it happened just yesterday. No, I really wish I could be there right now.
My heart got up in my throat. It really went up in my throat because I thought it was fantastic. It brought tears to my eyes, as it did a lot of us. We had a great time, but it was tough. You wish you were back again. And after 19 years, you go on as far as other things too.
So what do former Redskinettes do once the cheering stops?
I had a baby too, or 2 days ago. We didn't have babies. We were like a big family, and it never changed. It seems like everyone is still the same. The girls look the same. None of us have gained any weight. None of us have gotten any older.
Others are secretaries, housewives, government employees, attorneys, and there's even a gas station owner. But whether it's the 60s or the 80s, the life of a Redskinette remains the same. Lots of work and no pay. One thing's for sure, once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader. And just because these ex-Redskinettes are not on the field doesn't mean their spirit hasn't remained intact over the years. You see, once you've been bitten by the pigskin bug, you never recover.
There's not one girl up there who wouldn't be back down here if she could. Not one.
Well, as you probably noticed, one thing hasn't changed about the Washington Redskinettes over the years, their team spirit. Something that has changed is their costumes. At one point, they had costumes where their navels showed. Well, that lasted one game. The press and the fans gave it a bad review. Up next, we'll meet a man who not only plays in the